What's good, everybody? It is your boy, Lurk, Flight K, Custom 24/7. We are here giving you guys some more of meta blitzes. Now, when I sit here and tell you guys this one is very, very important, soon as I found this, I was like, look, we gotta go and just start editing. We just gotta go and just start telling you guys to set up, man. Because when I seen this, bro, it might get a little scary now. All right, so we back in 3-4 odd. I was saying like I know 3-4 odd was the meta long time ago, man. And because of these linebackers, I felt not a lot of people was here for it. So here in this aspect, we're gonna put all of our speed edges on here on the outside. So you can go ahead and go in that route. Or if you have two lurk artists, this is where you can put like a lurk artist here and you put a lurk artist over here because we will be putting them in zones and we will be blitzing them at certain times. Here for this, we're just gonna put Vander right there. Right here, we're gonna put Michael Parsons right there. Your best D tackle or best shedder right there. And right here at 14 and at 46 will have to be your best users. All right. And then you can have, like I said, 2 and 2, 3 and 1 when it comes to corners and free safety. You should just go ahead at that route. All right. So we are going to go into cross 3 fire. I know. It's been forever since this blitz has been crazy. But it's back. I swear to God, this crossfire is back, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to show you how it comes in with the block running back and without a block running back. I'm telling you guys, it is back. And I found a way for it to come through. So let's go ahead and show you guys over this double post. All you got to do is pinch the D line, left on the D-pad, down on the right stick, left on the D-pad, down on the right stick, down on the D-pad, left on the right stick. And make sure you get this contained defense, right? And then double tap left on the D-pad, square, and you can either put them in a hard flat or you can put them in a curl flat. For this, we're just going to put them both into curl flats. And then this user right here, make sure that you go to user them and then hold on to the left trigger or L2. And if you want to, you can go ahead and press and bring both of the corners back up. So that means you can have this type of look right here. You could bring the corners in just a little bit more. So that means everybody's at least like 5 yards away. And you can technically bring this into like a cover 4 look. You can bring this into you can bring this into like a cover 3 with a hook curl in the middle on either side, depending on what they do on the offensive side. And you don't even have to hover. This is defense where you don't have to hover to the point where whatever that you do, whether it comes in with Clark looping around or it comes with Bell looping around, it will come in. And I will tell you guys in different ways how this would happen. But here with Clark, this is where it starts getting a little glitchy because then this man, DeMarcus Lawrence, is going to come in free if I hold on to Clark right here. So here, as we let it hold on, you guys can see how you guys can see how the blitz alignment was with DeMarcus Lawrence coming in. And that is what you're going to get every single time when you do the blitz, right? He comes in just like this, and you see how he beelines it straight towards the quarterback. Right here on this play, he kind of goes around. But that guard right there, for some reason, he looks at me. You guys look, you see his head. He's looking right at me. His attention is to me. But in some points, like it does when we sit here and do this blitz, sometimes it doesn't even like register the way that it did. So boom, you hit it just like this. Boom, boom. Go ahead and blitz it once again. And then you can go ahead and move both of your edges out there in curl flats. Or, like I said, you can keep it in. So right now we're going to go ahead and show you guys first how it comes when it's like this. Boom. He comes in straight to the gap. I told y'all this is back. And this isn't just because I sat here and sent him on the outside. The main person that is looking at my user, as you guys can see, which is up there on the top left, is 51, but more 65. Because look, he goes and immediately turns his body to come look at me. If his body is turning to look at me, who's coming in wide open? There's Vander Esch on the edge. And he never turns back around to looks at him. And then right here with 51, just like I said before, whenever I go ahead and do the blitz, he basically, if I can get this to lock onto the right person, he turns to look at me as well, as you guys can see, and then he just basically dumbs out to the point, just literally letting that man just walk through, right? So really, you have two people coming free, and if you look over here, you have the looper on the right side coming in completely free as well. And this not only works with sending all these people, this works with just literally sending four. So once again, we're going to show you once again that it wasn't a fluke. We're going to go ahead and blitz them all, bring them down, put the safeties back, turn it into a cover four. And we're actually just going to blitz. All you got to do is just stand right here with LT. Make sure that you stay with it long enough so that means you can get somebody past. And with this defense, like I said, you can go ahead and do different defenses like this. Oh, like cover 3 cloud. You can do a cover 2. You can even do something like this. My fault, not the purple. You can do something like that. And flip it on both sides. But really, we're going to keep it into this cover 4 look. And once again, we are just going to hold L2. Boom, come down a little bit. And as you guys can see, he comes in completely free as he's just literally looking at me this whole time. It's basically what he's going to do every single time I sit here and just hold the left trigger. Once again, he looks straight at me and he comes in free. Now, if they start IDing the mic or shifting the line over, cool. But because the running back goes out on the block, you got the looper coming in once again. And look at, like, Johnson doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know who he's supposed to be guarding, while Vander just comes on the outside and just comes in completely free. Now, if you do this, we're going to set it up once again. And then hold on to Bell. Look what happens when we do it with Bell. You hold it just like this. And even though he does take a little bit of an angle, he still loops in as well. Is it going to be as crisp as he does it going around that left guard? Not as so much. But even when he sit here and does this, he comes in straight through the A gap. So if you do this kind of in a way that you do this, boom, 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 bring them down, come up like this. You can also QB contain just like this and hold on to Bell right here. And this is how he's going to loop in. Boom, do it just like that. And you guys can see he's coming through straight through the middle. But it does take a little bit longer. I don't know why, but it does. But you guys can see what I'm talking about here. You got the little disengage defense coming in just like this. And you guys can see right there that he's going straight towards the quarterback. And if you roll out, that's where the contains come in. So that's another part of the defense that you can do. Like I said, just bring him all in just like this. As a matter of fact, we're going to bring everybody here in the underneath just in case. And then we're going to QB contain. Just hold on to a bell and then just hold left trigger just like we did before. Boom. And for some reason, like, it kind of clogged up on that one. So this one, I wouldn't say is the more safe route to use. We're going to try it one more time without the, without the QB contain and see if it was really just a QB contain messing it up. But you guys can see right there, boom, it go ahead and loops on the outside. So sometimes it's kind of inconsistent sometimes. But like I said, you can do it the other way as well. You don't have to loop just with it on the right side. You can do it on the left side as well. Just basically hold this, go ahead and use it a linebacker, and you can have him come in once again. But now the only thing with this though, because no, actually no, this should work even with a block running back. No, actually no, it does not. I take that back. With a block running back, it would be a little bit more for him to come in. But if you don't know who he's using at this point, you might as well just mix it up. And this is a good one to mix up because if you think it's coming in from the right side and you start blocking it on the right side, you can just send it left. If you think it's, if they think it's coming in left side, just come on the right side. So boom, once again, just hold it just right here. And then you got that screamer right there. This happens literally every single time on that left side. It's very, very crazy how DeMarcus Lawrence just comes in just like this because we have two people on the right side just acting weird. So that blitz right there, if you know that's going to come in just like this, just by blitzing the D-line run coming in, basically just disengaging right here, just basically bring all the corners down and bring square up. So that means here with this type of defense here, if anything goes underneath, they're not going to go over there to that side. Boom. It's just going to happen just like that. You see how fast that blitz comes in. It's going to come in. So now another thing that you can do is bring blitz everybody just like this once again. And then put your outsides in a zone. Make sure you use a Clark. And this happens as well with only sending 4 people. All right. You guys probably don't believe me, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you that it happens just like this. That's why I said put your lurk artists here on Williams and on Vander, because if they go out to routes like they did before, they could easily snag that with lurk artists. Once again, hold on to it. Boom. And you guys can see he comes in whether you send all of them or not. I don't know what it is with this, bro. But like I said, it doesn't just take on the attention of 65, just like he does here. We don't even send him. 51 gets like, he just gets disoriented as well. And all I'm doing is just standing there, just waiting for them to actually like pick up. But in a real game sense, if they do sit here and come out with something different and start giving me different looks on defense and things of that nature, yeah, we're just gonna have to switch it up and send everybody, or just send that one person. See, like boom, boom. Now we sit here and we got to pick. If it does come up and they try to throw something underneath, we still got Vander Esch to sit here and go and pick that ball off. He picked it right there because it was right spot, right time. But if you sit here and have a lurk artist right there, we most likely wouldn't have to worry about him throwing it over his head, because Vander's going to sit there and catch that. That was just great defense without the lurk artist, or without the lurker. Now, do I believe Lurker is going to sit here and get that? I don't know. But like I said, all I had to do was just stand there and get there. But for some reason this time, the defensive line dropped back. If that defensive line drops back, that's the only way that this is not going to come in. So boom, we're going to set it up once again. We didn't do anything different with this. We just literally put them out in the zone. And all you have to do is just come down a little bit, hold on to it, boom. And it's going to happen just like that. But if you feel like this isn't coming in with the 4, just start sending it in with 6. And then you can start bringing it in like this. Boom. Have the underneath right there. Hold on to this right here. And like I said, just come in, and the blitz is going to come in right there. That time, the defense didn't even go all the way back, and they didn't even need to, like, what you call it? They didn't even need to send all 5 of them out. It was just good work by everybody right there. Hold on to it one more time. Boom. And then he should be right there to go for the pick. But another blitz, I mean, not another blitz, but another thing that we're going to show you with the block running back and show you the differences here as we go into the cross 3 fire is we're going to do this against a bench pivot. Basically the same setup. Boom. And then basically show you how all 6 of it going to come in, and then how you're going to show it with the running back coming in. So once again, we're just going to hold it right there and wait for him to come in as he's sitting here. You guys seen it. You guys seen it. It's the same thing as what we did with other blitzes in the off meta. If you sit here and look at the running back, we're going to go over here to the running back. If my stick drift can literally stop acting weird, he comes up and looks at me and left trigger. So the 2 people that looks at me here this time is not 51. It becomes Swift and 65. 65, right? Yeah, 65. They both come up and look at me. And if they're both sitting here looking at me, that loop is going to come in. The disengage is going to come in. Michael's going to come in a little later. You know what I'm saying? It's just literally everybody is coming in. Boom. You can even blitz them down, like I said, if you want to. Bring that in just like that. And as long, like, don't just stand there and then hold left trigger. Come down a little bit. Like, boom. Come down a little bit just so you can have that full attention to come over with them. So, boom. As soon as it hikes, come down just a little bit, and you guys can see once again DeMarcus Lawrence comes in free. And like I said, this is with a blocked running back. This is just like, it's just crazy how this blitz comes in, no matter how many people that you block. If it gets to the point where you have people coming to what you call it, sitting here and motion block a wide receiver over to block this blitz, that's how you know we got them blocked in. Boom, we do it just like this, and then we have to make a read. But if I had an ability, that's literally a pick. But yeah, that was kind of good pocket with the quarterback right there. But literally, you don't know what's going to come in. Either it's going to be the loop on the outside, it's going to be Vander on the outside, or it's going to be DeMarcus Lawrence coming in on the outside too. Because like I said, the running back is going to come in. Pay attention to me. The loop is going to come in, and you know the certain situations too. If you see that the D line kind of like picks up on things, but the running back is up there, you know the loop is going to come in. If you sit here and understand that when I sit here and do this adjustment, that 65 and 51 is both kind of like looking at me, then that means you know that what you call it, you know that Vander or DeMarcus Lawrence is going to come in completely free. We're going to bring those in and do this adjustment right here. Come on down, boom. See if the running back wants to get there, and as you guys can see, it's just back. Same thing. So now let's go ahead and show you guys with the 4. You can do something just like this with the vert hook on the other side. You can do it just like this. And once again, like I said, go ahead and just use her just like this and should come through. But I sat here and got disengaged right there. So I'm going to show you guys again. But with the 4 people, not going to lie to you, is it going to come in as consistent as it will be with the 6? Not really, because like I said, this is more chances for them to be blocked. But the difference is with this, it still becomes like a disengaged defense. So normally will it sit here and come in like it should? Not really with the other one when it becomes a blocked running back. This is like every blitz has a little bit of trouble. Like right there, that was literally perfect. That was a perfect example of what could happen if we sit here and send that blitz with the block running back. I know I forgot to put the zones out on the outside linebackers, but if you guys can see the right side, boom, he literally disengages it and goes straight towards the quarterback. Things could happen there, and that's what will normally happen if you have the 4 coming in. So boom, I'm gonna go ahead and do it just like that. Actually, I'm gonna do this. All you gotta do, just like I said, is just come down and basically take the attention off of somebody else. And even if they go and sit here and they have enough time to sit in the pocket to get this off, you know that you have the disengage right there to kind of help you out. Boom. You see how the disengage, you see how that disengage was sitting here trying to work for your boy. You seen that. I know you guys seen that. So if it becomes like you want to send 4 and you like, you know, it's like 4th down, you need to go out there and do it. Literally right there, that's kind of perfect. That disengage, that bouncing off of each other and make that happen, that's normally what you will get with the 4 if it's a block running back there. But yeah, that's probably like a 3rd down, 4th down type thing, maybe 1st down, depending on what you getting from the opponent. And then when you see something that you like, boom, just send all of them and just send the hounds at them. Send the hounds just like this. You get the disengage right there with DeMarcus Lawrence. Normally it'll just come straight through, but for some reason he starts bouncing when it gets to this part. Boom, and then just come straight through. But you guys can see it from both sides. Like if you sit here and want that to happen, it's going to happen the same way that it is. And like I said, guys, if you guys want the off meta book, you know what I'm saying, and you want like, do you see that out of literally a block running back, you're going to have to do some extra stuff. Like I said, he's going to have to come up, boom, come straight down. But like I said, when I come out with this meta stuff, bro, I mean off meta stuff, it's to have fun with the game. It's not even just like oh, I'm gonna sit here and try this out, see if it worked. Da, 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 da. I literally sat here for maybe 30 minutes, hour max on a formation, seeing if different things work. And if I don't find something that works, I'm not gonna put it out. Okay, like most of these formations is in the game. Like there's a lot of formations in the game, but some of these, there's like 3 different tiers to it. It's not gonna work. Oh, this could work if you have the right abilities, or this is meta. There's literally no in between. The only in between is like, oh, this formation is good, but you need abilities. So, and I feel like 3-4 odd is just one of those things where you can come on back and use a what you call it, use an ability. Go ahead and use the little glitch where you can put a what you call them, a safety on the line. So that means you can go ahead and use them in this formation. It's probably make it a lot better. But boom, if you got the disengages just like that helping you, then you can go ahead and send forward with a block running back. If you feel like that you can go ahead and send out more, you can go ahead and do this. Just put him out in a vert hook and do this as well. So now you're sending 5. And now as you send 5, the either the disengage is going to try and come in free, or everybody's getting into somebody and you got to sit here and make a play. But there's many different things that you can do with this. Boom, just like that. You can sit out in defense like just like this. Many different things you can do. You see the disengage is trying to come through, and if they run to the outside, he's going to sit right there and get towards the quarterback. There's many different things you can do with this. But if you guys like this, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like and spread the word, man. Crossfire is back in Madden 24. Use your lurk artists here on the outsides, or maybe use your lurk artists here on your user. Most likely just have them 2 out there. Maybe have some flat zone KOs on your outside linebackers. Have some 2 middle linebackers that you can use up here. One to blitz with, the other one to do whatever with. And this works with or without abilities on the D line as well. So just to put that into consideration, to add towards your to add towards your scheme, or even put this out as your normal defense. Completely up to you. But disclaimer, I do not give you guys this for like a full scheme, and I do not give these to this to be like, oh, do this every single down. There is weaknesses to every defense. You can do whatever you want, but this could be something to add to your scheme if you're running 3-4 odd, or if you're running other formations and want to go to something different if they start figuring out your defense. Literally everything that I put out is not going to be a main defense. Like the stuff that I had out before, the 4-3 over, the 4-3 under, the 5-2 normal, the nickel normal, that all came from multiple defense. Here, you guys can see 3-4 odd. This isn't a 3-4 playbook. There's a lot of different formations that has 3-4 odd, but you see here, and you got the 2 forward, you got the double A mug, you got 3-3, you got dime 2-3 and dime 2-3 Sam, basically acts like dollar. You have all this stuff here in this book, and now you can add 3-4 odd to it. It definitely helps you out. But if you guys like this, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like. Comment down below other stuff you guys want to know in the game of Madden, and I will probably give that to you in a formation. But like I said, if I find anything in formation, I will give that to you guys and put it up on the channel. If you want to see Pacific formation, make sure you put it in the comments and let me know if this helped you out. Any other adjustments or anything that you guys want to know, you definitely let me know. Like I do 30 and 5 based on auto alignment on base, and I keep my auto flip off because I want to do it myself and adjust to what my opponent is doing. But other than that, it's been your boy Underdog Fly. Peace out.